Guten Abend, meine Damen und Herren. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I've been thinking again, unfortunately for you. So I wrote something, and I'm going to read it to you. Y'all MAGA fire eaters are going to get burned, playing around with nostalgia, egomania, Trump and the rest of you MAGA people. Rebellion, yep, overthrowing your government, blaming the government for everything. You don't need no government, that's rebellion. And authoritarianism, oh yeah, thinking you're going to top down boss everybody and you're going to shut down everything you don't like in the name of freedom. I wish you knew what freedom was. Think back. The founders of these United States would see you Trump followers as the dangerous mobs they crafted a government system to thwart. And your would-be strongman leader, old Donald Trump, as the kind of ignorant, self-promoting, would-be tyrant king they intended to prevent. Exactly. Trump represents the very type of parasite you people claim to be tired of, but he feeds your angers. Your angers, you hear me? Trump feeds your angers. What else does he feed? Your fears. He hides your shame. Yes, your shame. At not being what you really should be, so you blame others. So I'll just read it. He feeds your angers, he hides your shame, Donald Trump does, and touches you in your fears to manipulate you and use you. Because his personality disorder is based in those same deep emotions. The rest of the country, the non-MAGA people, people with some common sense, of course not all of them, some of them are obsessive and fanatic about other leaders and other political ideas and cracked worldviews, like the MAGA one. The rest of the country, MAGA people, is not going to accept your facile, counter-effective principles and your exclusion ethos. You know, who's really American and who's not? Exclusion ethos. Your counter-effective principles, you know, you say one thing, but the principles enacted by the party you support does the opposite. Trump is the opposite kind of being to the patriots and thinkers who founded our Enlightenment republic. It is time to grow up, MAGA. Grow up, MAGA people. And remember that without the demos, yes, demos, Greek, for the people. We all the people. All of the people, not just the Trump people. Not just the Republicans. Not just Republicans, libertarians, conservatives, democracy, demos, the people, government by the people, democracy. Without democracy, you cannot sustain a republic governed by the rule of law. No tyrants, people. Trump is not what you think he is. He fooled me the first time, but as soon as I started seeing his character and what he really did, the tax cut for the corporations, trying to attack the people who need help, the people on SNAP, the people that need health care. Yeah, he said he was going to give you free health care or great health care. He didn't do it. He said he was going to build a great wall. He didn't do it. He said he was going to help the little man. He didn't help the little man. He helped himself and his allies. Yeah, and they're going to throw him to the curve too. The Republican Party doesn't need Trump. Now they need him, but they're not always going to need him. And they don't need you. They work for the corporations 100%. The Democrat Party also has corporate And the left that you so much hate, is more the moderates, is more the middle of the country where it used to be. Y'all went so far right and y'all crazy reactions to change, to things that have to be done, that y'all swallowed all that baloney, just a checklist of things you wish were true about Trump, a checklist of all the things he claims he did that he didn't do. Y'all don't know anything about how the oil field and the oil companies work. Y'all think that Biden is the reason that things ain't going your way. You don't know anything about the shale oil revolution and how it's tied to the high price of oil. Y'all don't know that's what caused us to be energy independent. It has nothing to do with Trump. He's an idiot. Inflation, yes, it's happening. We had a pandemic. We had all kind of things, and we have a war going on in the eastern part of the world. Russia, Ukraine, great wheat producers and mineral-rich countries, also oil-rich. Throwing the geopolitical sphere out of whack, messing around with the already banged up supply lines that had been outsourced by who? The capitalists who outsourced your jobs before Trump, because they believe in money and not the people. They believe in corporate power, their power, not the republic, not democracy, not the little guy. Wake the hell up.